And that's it, full time.
Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of NRL Roundup, where we bring you all the highlights out of the latest round of NRL action. And what a big week it was as the 13 NRL teams based in the ACT, New South Wales and Victoria relocated to South East Queensland. The Parramatta Eels were part of Operation Relocation and kicked off round 18 against the Titans on the Gold Coast.
Herbert had a very good game against the Raiders in round 16, some good numbers. Now Brimson sets them alight. Great ball to Thompson. Gutherson can't stop Corey. It can only be the put down.
He's bounced
and there you go. Great Davey Company. That look forward to Fasil Malay. Away at this time. Marnie and Niokore. 15 tries so far this year for Micah. Brown along to Madison, another offload. Brown in support and puts on the speed. The haircut is one of someone who can run, and Brown has gone over. That is some do he's got. I think he's a little quicker with it. Dylan Brown, quite a scintillating try for Parramatta. 10 from the line. Brown with it. Eels on a roll. Arthur goes flat. Papali, hey, cut off load was tipped.
Penalty.
Dangerous tackle. There's a lot of factors at play there.
The player lands directly on his head. Yes, mate.
Well, there you go. It's sin bin, in fact. Last tackle, Parramatta. Money, short side, lane, too big, too strong. Turns and puts the ball over. Crash play after crash play from Parramatta. Brown to Madison. Madison again. Through the front door. Parramatta queuing up. Gutherson. Mane. And over for Parramatta. The Eels have gone straight down the Hey Diddle Diddle at Seamus Super Stadium.
And what about him for being able to sniff out a try? Young Reid Marnie.
Last play, 76-metre gain, Gutherson. No, not again. Dunster on the end of that.
Contact on kick.
What about his hands?
Gutherson. Look, blink and you miss how he got away with that piece of skill. And fielded by Fogarty. Back they come. Sandler Sunday. 23 metres from the line. Gutherson, one-headed scoop. Off he goes. Gutho. Backing up is Dunster. Kept the line. Madison over for Parramatta. And then he does a little bit of swimming as well.
Well, we mentioned it at half-time, and Gordon Tallis brought it to a head there at half-time about the offloads with killing the Titans. Have a look at this for a sequence of play.
That's a very...
Was that two-stroke?
Clark with it. Clark and Jolliffe for Taylor. Bullet pass, a beauty! And Kelly in game 100, as he did in game number 1, on debut for Manly against Parramatta.
Yeah, that's a nice
scores
pass
for the Titans.
That's a nice pass there from Ash Taylor.
Clark to Peachy. The dab is knocked down. They've got it again. Fafita is on the spot to score. The Titans have a second, and they're coming home strong.
Yeah, that's a good try. Fafita gets himself involved in the game. That's what we're looking for.
Now the final seconds of the game across to Fafita. And Fafita, an offload for Herbert. And Herbert will be tackled and then loses the ball. Picked up by Fafita. Here he goes again. David Fafita.
Watch Cartwright stick his arm here.
There you go. Cartwright knocks it down. Unless they say loose
Patrick
carry.
Herbert has lost the ball into Bryce Cartwright. We have a decision.
Manly's home game against the Dragons was moved to the Gold Coast, but if the Seagulls were to soar against the Saints, they'd have to do it without their number one man, Tom Trbojevic.
A lot of negative press around the game, and some of it the players and others bring upon themselves, but there's so many good stories like Tyrell Sloan, and I reckon there'll be a heap of other players like that as well. Jack Bird down the sideline, gets a pass to Sloan. He's up against Reuben Garrick. He says goodbye, Reuben. And Tyrell Sloan, in his second game, scores his second NRL try.
Jack Bird's able to get around them. Harvey Norman replay, some nice play here, a little offload. Gets the ball out to Jack Bird, who's standing wide. He's able to get around Bragg Parker. Back inside to Sloan. Watch this for a move. See you later, baby.
Oh.
Never even looked like worrying about him. See you later, baby.
To Powell, one-handed offload. Back to Croker. And then through Schuster. It comes out to Olakawatu, who left one tackler behind there and slid a ball away to Morgan Harper. What a talent. Hamoli Olakawatu. Kepi, it was a dusty play the ball, that one. Away to Foran. And now Schuster, look at St George's defence. They're going back. You can't go back when Olakawatu is on the rampage.
5 in 5, Olakawatu. Once again, the man Schuster control on the right-hand side. Only need a tiny little bit of momentum. The Dragons' defence will caught in their heels on the Harvey Norman replay. Just watch the sleight of hand here. Takes him to the line. Looks like he's going to Harper and goes out the back. And once again, scoring tries by beating tackles.
Corey Norman goes to Kerr. Lawton, the defender. A couple of metres short. McCulloch, they're going to try the power play again. They're going to get there. They're going to score. Josh Maguire.
He looked up and he saw a lot of space around the goalpost. And the Dragons' middlemen saw it as well.
Schuster, where do you fit him in when they're all fit and well?
I think if your bench looks like Dylan Walker.
It's Surley now. Surley. Oh, they all held off. Surley with a lovely pass. Schuster and no look. Foreign. Kieran's going to score. What a start to the second half for the Seagulls.
Look at the arm go up. He punched the air as he was just scoring the try. What a great feeling that would have been for Kieran Foreign, supporting the whole way down the left-hand side. Just a team full of talent.
And DeLuey and Cade Cust can't duck through the gap. Oh, Cade Cust reached out and scored.
He's dropped it.
Do you reckon?
He's dropped it.
Okay, it's going to get checked.
I reckon he scored.
Well, he's very, very happy.
Right, Cheds.
I reckon it's come out after he forced it.
He's really got to extend it out.
Hasn't he stretched it?
But I think he keeps his fingers on it the whole time and slap.
That's a try.
That's a try.
Slap-a-rooney.
Cade Cust.
Come on, try. Green lights, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, what he loved it, Cade Cust.
You saw how they improved when Tom Dravojevic came back. You've got Tom and Jake to come back yet.
They've got Aloier on the injured list as well. Curtis Sirenen. And a couple of other long-termers. But
second effort.
Geez, when they get that five, that list of five back, they'll tighten up their defence. So the Bellin back out there. Parker off a beautiful pass by Foreign.
Well, this is from the 1980s, this little play. What do we used to call this, Bradley? Ash?
Yep.
Ash? Feign wide, play short.
The Dragons, when they've got the footy, they're just not changing the angle of attack a lot. I think they need to do more of that. Maybe here we see an early kick.
Here's a kick. And Sloan's chasing after it. So is Garrick, sidelines. Oh, he got it, Tyrell Sloan. He gave a pass back. Jared Peel's going to score. Tyrell Sloan. What a play.
Well, there you go. There you go. Like a cat playing with a half-dead mouse. If you're not strong with your opponent, they'll come back and bite you.
Important win for Manly. They're trying to keep some pressure on for top four as the Dragons shift, and Hunt steps inside of Sipley, and Cody Ramsey is tackled, and that should bring the game to a conclusion.
Yeah, good performance.
The Cowboys match against the Roosters was moved a couple of hours early as part of a schedule switch just 2 days out from the game. After a big loss to the Bunnies last week, Todd Payten needed his team to aim up against the Tricolours.
They slow down the play the ball there. Hodgson, Williams, Hadawidanida with it, back towards the posts, and then looking to stretch out. One-handed offload, Savage, Chris, Rapana will get there. Canberra are really making this ball sing. A lot of passes, a lot of support. blocker through the first 9 minutes.
In the process of scoring the try, Braden Trindle has hit Jordan Rapana high. Constitutes an 8-point try, a potential 8-point try. We have a decision.
He's been hit by a wet one. So 8-0 is the score, a controversial start. Hudson Young, back centre field. Has he said a high tackle in that? He said high tackle. So Croker will get another 2 and an easy start to the night, really. Cronulla maybe closing in on their first 4-pointer. Kennedy to Rabian. Rabian clipped on the way through. He is a beast. Jesse Rabian would not be stopped there. That'd go at his legs. That'd go at his torso. That'd go at his head. And he still scored. Again with Starling. Out the back, Sam Williams, Jack Whiten. Time to run. Floated over the top. Valame covered up by the try scorer Rabian. Johnson with it. Johnson across. Valame up on Kennedy. Katoa. Katoa will get over for Cronulla. What a counter from the Sharks. Absorbing pressure at the other end. Had a little bit go their way and now have taken full toll. Starling now. For Williams to kick to the corner of Jordan Rapana. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Militalo ran at the ball. From 10 in from touch, Jared Croker, so reliable. 10 metres inside their own half. Starling and Papali'i. Nice offload, Savage onto it. Savage again! Here's the speed we've been waiting for! Savage to Starling! Starling away to Whiten! Jack is over! And you've got to say, a star is born here. The X Factor, Xavier Savage, sensational.
Johnson just throws out an arm, can't go with him. Starling supports. This is a beautiful pass too. Kennedy couldn't make the tackle, and just there on the spot, Jack Whiten just following the ball through.
Hudson, you're offside. Hudson.
Bailey. And now with Trindle. Keeps it going. Tracy Militalo. Here goes Ronaldo. He just strolls to the corner and absolutely starts the party.
Well, that's some sort of hit back there from the Sharks. He did enormously well. We pointed him out before the game. Connor Tracy with the pass on the outside.
Starling with James, Sam Williams on to Young, and Young is straight through. The pass was borderline, and Hudson Young has gone home for Canberra. And I mean gone home by scoring the try a long way before the finish. And he's happy to have the Raiders in front, 22 to 18, inside the final 7. Sam Williams trying to put ownership on the performance and help them get home to victory, the playmaker.
He's got to
the general. Oh, Militalo loses it. Chris comes up with the ball, and then Savage will get his first try in the NRL. Sebastian Chris gives him a little gift, and Canberra's defence, a mauling tackle, has forced the error from Ronaldo Militalo, and Savage has what could be the first of many. Talakai sin bin for 10. Knights going through their paces. Now Brayley, Johnson, Kennedy, tackled by Croker. Valame's come up with the ball. They won't catch Sammy. Sammy Valame, have you got a post-try celebration for us? Sammy sprints away to score. It's a terrific finish for Canberra.
The Raiders took on the Sharks in one of 5 matches at Cbus Super Stadium over the weekend. Ricky Stewart's men got their season somewhat back on track with a win against the Seagulls in round 17 and were looking to make it 2 from 2 against Cronulla in 2021.
There is Drinkwater. Taumalolo on his outside instead of going up the back to Tapuai for Doe. Taken around the legs there by Walker. Drinkwater jumps out of dummy half, runs a long way as well. Bowen a dummy, and the Cowboys are hot to trot in the opening minutes here in Townsville. Terrific work. A set restart. They come back to the left-hand side, and Drinkwater sensed the chance to jump out of dummy half against just the one marker. Last players, Hutchison. Just lobs it back towards the corner. Coming across, Tabuai for Doe. Ikuvalu is there. Oh, and then the hammer takes a chance of reaching out. Here is Drinkwater again. He links up with the hammer, who sets sail for the corner. What a speedster he is! He burns the Roosters, and it was Drinkwater again who sensed the chance to go at them and served it up on a platter.
Last tackle!
So the tackle was Robson. Last play, Hutchison. They'll go through the hands, and for good reason. Crichton on the end of it found a space on the edge on the last play in the set.
Come on.
Here they are on the line. Smith spinning. He got it down. He grabs a try. 2 tries in 2 games for Billy Smith. Repeat set here if they can't score to have the last shot. Hutchison at the line. Manu, they'll run it. Manu cracks the Cowboys again. Too easy for the Roosters, especially down that left-hand side of the field.
That's a try.
Verrills for Radley. Here's Walker over the top this time. Ikuvalu sliding his to Lange. Ikuvalu reaches out. He might have got it down. And Ashley Klein thinks he has.
I think he has too. He actually stood him up. The Cowboys thought they had it handled, and I thought they handled it pretty well, and he was going to put him over the touchline.
Walker from dummy half will go to the short side. Hutchison lofts a kick down towards Tabuai for Doe, as calmly as you like. Just makes the catch and then just burns Morris. Steps inside 1, steps inside 2. He's off. 1 to beat. He runs towards Manu. Now it's a race. Manu and Tabuai for Doe. He was only in second gear and he's gone almost 90 metres.
Oh, what a player, what speed, and he does it so easily.
Just gliding across the turf. Dearden, here's done, spins away, keeps it alive. Dearden, back to the middle. The Cowboys go the length of the field. They're in through Robson, and in a moment, we should be back level in Townsville.
And put it all down to that fullback. A fantastic run, and as Reece Robson does so often, pushes in and around the post as a hooker. He's playing in the back row, and he gets a ball down right next to the post, and they're back in the game.
Verrills, Walker, Tupanua, they've got them again. The Cowboys just open up at their own end of the field, and Tupanua grabs his first try of the game to take the lead back for the Roosters. It's Taumaloa, popping it over the top. Robson for Drinkwater, some numbers here. Granville at left centre, he gaps them, gets away from Ikuvalu, runs to Manu, he makes a try-saving tackle.
No more.
Robson, Drinkwater, he takes them on. Good effort there by Hutchison. Well, Drinkwater surely was tackled. He thought he was able to play on. Let's see what the referee says. Absolute black and white double movement there from Scott Drinkwater. It was hard to imagine what he was thinking. You take a carry, and here's Radley again. Away once more. Walker in support. Radley runs to Tabuai for Doe. Granville's back there. He's everywhere. He makes a tackle. Walker from dummy half. Maybe to win it. He dives in. Saw that run home there for the Roosters. The Knights next week first up. That one at the Sunshine Coast where they're both based. They'll finish with the ball in their hands here and with a try to boot as well. Make it a second one for Matt Ikuvalu. They cap it off with a 4-pointer as the siren sounds, and they get a vital 2 premiership points here today.
Victoria's lockdown meant Melbourne's round 18 match against the Knights was moved from Amy Park to the Gold Coast. The Storm had dealt with plenty of disruptions over the past 12 months, but let's see if they could overcome their latest hurdle.
Break! So Tynes on the run. And then a lovely pass to Oliver, just like that, Melbourne are away.
Good mate.
It's so precise. They mucked it up once, they weren't going to muck it up again.
Yeah, they're quick learners, the Melbourne Storm.
Hines. Oh, a lovely pass, but then the dive has not come off.
Short of the goal line.
Here's Brandon Smith. Away now to Hughes with a space up the middle. This is real trouble. It's all over. Munster gets there. And just like that, they flick the switch to Storm and they get their second.
Yeah, that's the problem. All they need is one opportunity. One split second where you drop off. You lose concentration, you get a little bit lazy around the ruck and they make you pay, they pounce. Chance to get through the defensive line of Melbourne, and Ponga had done all the hard work, just the execution and pass to Kurt Mann on the outside here.
Jennings down the sideline, pins the ears back and just bumps his way over. Oh yeah, George Jennings, the Melbourne Storm have their third. Munster, Hines, going to cut out. Oh, George Jennings had room and then Dom Young saved it. So Fitzgibbon first to carry it forward. So rare field position is now there's some concern here.
Yeah, Dale Finucane just come out of that tackle and had some real worrying signs standing up. You wouldn't imagine he'd leave the field.
Here's Brayley. Oh, Olam went all in there, but Newcastle come away with it. Ponga, he's got a chance. Then the floater. Out it comes here to Hunt. Hunt is just short. Desperation from the Storm. Oh. Now, has he run into the shoulder of Kamakamitha? Now, there you go, HIA. So certainly we won't see him until the start of the second half at best. There's now. It comes out to Jerome Hughes. Finding a little bit of open space. Oh, wicked bounce. Then the take, then the try. He started it. He might as well finish it. Jerome Hughes. And I don't know what that is, Braith, but there's 5,000 more for Mossy Masoi.
Here's a simple kick here, a two-pass kick from Hines to Hughes, who just puts it in between the fullback, Connor Watson and Dominic Young. He gets a horrible bounce, but they've got to be out of position here. Look at that, he's just aiming for space.
Brandon Smith now to Hines. Munster on to Kenny Bromwich. Oliver, he got the first one. Oh, what a don't argue.
Oh,
then the kick, they're lining up. Oh, yes, Nico Hines.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, that had it all. One tackle left. Here's Clifford. Not much depth on that kick. Hughes. He knows how to play fullback, and now he's away and he's got some toe. Remus Smith looming up. Young with the chase. That is just so good. And Remus Smith under the bar. There's a salute. Here come the Storm. Brandon Smith, Chris Lewis, Nico Hines. Oh, yes, George Jennings. They've done it again. Now, Watson. On it goes to Clifford. Big chance. Dom Young. Did he get it down? It looks like he has, and they are on the board, the Newcastle Knights. A sharp try.
Yeah, this is more like it. Much better attack. Connor Watson starting it and hitting Clifford in some open space.
A few hands on hips from both sides.
Move, Phoenix! Here's 10.
Very pleasant conditions. It was 30 degrees in Townsville this afternoon. Now Munster's away. Here's Olam. And Olam, goodbye. He'll score. And a little skip and a jump and a dive. And that's 8 tries, and he's pretty happy about it. In this wonderful season for Melbourne, another thumping win.
A new home base for the Warriors, but would a change in scenery result in a change of fortune for Nathan Brown's men? They'd lost 5 straight matches heading into Sunday's showdown against the Panthers.
And now Townsend charged down by Viliami Kikau. He gets the bounce as well, and the big Fijian is going to score inside 2 minutes. Viliami Kikau cracking the coconut, drinking the carver. I don't know what that's about, but it's a try celebration and well earned from Viliami Kikau.
Well, what does that do to the Warriors mentally?
Egan. And here's Lodge on the charge. Back to his hooker. Wade Egan goes in. Matt Lodge plays the role beautifully. And his provider finishes. Wade Egan, Matt Lodge get the Warriors up and clapping.
Yeah, that's a style of running we come to see from Matthew Lodge.
Backwards originally, says the referee.
Gee, that was a good tackle there by Naden. He's hurt Tohu Harris.
So this is going to be a big blow for the Warriors very early in the game. Now Burton again, they're certainly favouring that side of the field, putting it up into the sun. It's allowed to bounce by Berry, and it bounces back towards Fisher Harris. Fantastic offload. Naden likewise, and it's put down by Burton, but there's a fallen Warrior who wore a shot high.
I think it's Tuivasa-Sheck
It
too.
is.
They can't afford to have him leave the field now. He's in all sorts.
Wore the hit of Matt Burton. He was out before he hit the deck. There's another Warrior on his haunches in Wade Egan. He's going to be forced from the ground. Now Walsh to the line, hitting Rocco Berry. Tavanga. Townsend flat for Curran. Josh Curran goes in for the Warriors' third. He's mowing Suncorp Stadium, but he's got to bring the lawnmower back.
Townsend goes to the line. Look at the line there, yeah.
2 tries to 1 in favour of the Warriors as May goes long over the top. Brian Oh, that's good for Brian. He's an expert in that situation. Now Burton gets the ball away. Viliami kick out. He's too tough to stop from there. Viliami kick out gets try number 2.
Cuts back on the inside. He did his best. He's courageous, Reece Walsh.
We've got Rocco Berry's sideline on ice.
He doesn't look good, Berry, does he?
Yo. Now May. Hitting Viliami, kick out, gets the ball away. Burton beautifully tackled. Watene Zalesniak. And here's Townsend kicking on halfway after the 4th tackle. And the Warriors have done well there to get out of their own danger zone.
Yeah, and they got to their kick. That's the main thing. There's a missed tackle. We're talking about how elusive this bloke is. Here he goes.
Edwards up the field. Missed by the chasing Chad Townsend. Now Burton there as well. The offload for To'o. Here come the Pink Panthers. To'o gets the ball away. Naden. Desperate defence from the Warriors. Coruscant through May. Edwards to Crichton. The flick out for Charlie Staines. Slick. Sensational rugby league from Penrith.
Oh, that's just class. Crichton, what a beautiful pass. The flick pass.
Now Yo. Isaiah Yo almost through, reaching out and just short of the line.
Hold the line. Hold.
Grim defence by the Warriors stops him from scoring. Now May, he takes them on. Curran completes the tackle. Coruscant finding Yo. And now May. He hits Martin. Martin surges through a hole. Liam Martin with a well-deserved try. Now Yo electing to pass. May over the top. Here's Charlie Staines for his second. The lob pass reeled in by Charlie. And the 4th Ferrari zooms over.
Oh, what about the take there from Staines?
Here's Lodge. Through Townsend. And Curran back for Reece Walsh. Walsh goes in. Curran provides. There's a highlight for the Warriors. It might not be enough, but a little something for the men who have battled so bravely this afternoon.
Well, there's a highlight for me. This kid has shown his toughness.
Speaking of huge and hulking, here's Leota up the ground. Full-time, sounding in the distance. Penrith applaud another victory, but this has been about the brave Warriors.
Broncos, West Tigers, a battle between 14th and 15th. There was still plenty on the line though for the home side. A win would see Brisbane move to 12 competition points and draw level on the ladder with Michael Maguire's men.
There have been the rumours about Josh Hodgson from the Raiders heading to Brisbane, but here are the Broncos on the attack. Crofts, here's Farnworth out wide. It goes to Corey Oates, who dives over spectacularly in the corner.
That's the Corey Oates we all know and love. What a ripper. Great work by the Bronx.
Manu, strong run, and an offload, back to Little. Here we go through Dewey, inside pass, beautiful stuff from the Tigers, and Luciano Leilua will score their first try of the afternoon. That was great to watch.
Yeah, the big guns combined here, Dewey and Luciano Leilua.
Go, 4.
Gamble, little grubber kick, they're coming out after it. Jordan Ricky tried Brisbane. The Broncos hit back, they lead 12-6 with a kick to come.
Yeah, that's beautiful play.
Go, 4.
Gamble, beautiful pass to Tessie New. Throws a dummy to Tony Staggs, who was screaming for the ball on his outside. Dewey, long pass, Nofaluma. Great vision from Dewey, and David Nofaluma does what he does best, and that is finish off a try for the West Tigers. Jake Turpin, Brody Croft, here goes Payne Haas, slips a beautiful ball. How good was that from Payne Haas? And Tom Flegler scores just before the break for Brisbane. He's got it all, Payne Haas.
Wow. Well, they're two Origin players combined, one for New South Wales. Gives it to his teammate from Queensland, Thomas Flegler.
And by to dummy half. Here's Adam Dewey into the line. Gets a beautiful pass away. Laurie, he'll get there. Good lead-up work from Adam Dewey, and Dane Laurie gets a try for the Tigers. The Tigers had to have been first to score, and now they might be second to score a second try as well as they're up over the halfway line. It's Laurie stepping, jinking. New makes the tackle. And by. They go to the right. Laurie, Dewey, slick hands, and away they go through Tommy Talau. Wow. Back to back for the Tigers. We're all locked up.
Wow. The Tigers from their own end, and it started with their little fullback.
Tyson Gamble. Beautiful ball to Jordan Ricky. He's got Staggs inside. Gives it to him eventually. And Tony Staggs will score a try right underneath the post for Brisbane, and they reclaim the lead.
Wow. The Broncos reply through Tyson Gamble and Jordan Ricky. A little short side play. And that man, Tony Staggs.
And by. Brooks. Dewey. Laurie. He's got his centre out wide. Talau dummies back towards the line. He'll score. Tommy Talau. Great lead-up work again from the Tigers. And we're all locked up at Suncorp. 15 away. Gamble. Goes here to Croft. Now Tessie New. Tony Staggs fires a pass to Maina Zarko. He scores. And now Brisbane, it's their turn to hit the lead at Suncorp.
Whoa. Shorty. It's reviewing obstruction on the inside.
Oh, instruction on the inside now.
Yeah, but
it denies him an opportunity to tackle Staggs.
You know what? I reckon that's fair enough too.
Here's the last. They go to the right. Dewey puts in a kick. They're coming out after it. Has everyone missed it? Still missed it. Has a Tigers hand got there? Has David Nofaluma scored a try here? I think he has. Everyone's missed it.
This is incredible.
He's got it down. And, well, that's a try.
Well, that's a try.
Here's the last for the Tigers, leading by 6. And it's ended up in the hands here of Junior Pauga.
I have tried.
He's got it down for another West Tigers try. The youngster on debut.
And there's Mamalo already repaying the cash they're giving him. It was a great take. And the Tigers start to assert their authority.
Mbai goes short. Who took Manu? He'll get over the line. And that'll be the match-winning try for the Tigers.
The Rabbitohs and Bulldogs rounded out round 18 action on the Gold Coast. Both teams were moved away from their home bases midweek, but who would deal with the unwanted distraction the best? Let's find out.
Now Cook across for Reynolds, goes out the back, Walker floats it over the top, Milne's got a crack, he may have bounced it or he may have got there.
That's why he wasn't confident. Ball knocked loose by Lachlan Lewis.
Cook now for Walker, show, and in front, a juggle, Campbell to Milne, he's there this time. Campbell Graham with a juggle, oh hang on a second, the ball boys, I think that's a little bit out of school there. Latrell Mitchell was first to join in, but Milne has scored for South Sydney. 18 minutes into the game and 18 metres out. Reynolds, then Gagai, Johnston's away! Johnston's got another one! Alex Johnston out with Avarillo. This is Lewis out the ball! Shot! Tane Milne! 12 and a half minutes away from half time. This is about Canterbury's best chance of the match. Biondi Odo, have a look at him! And it goes to Shop! And a beautiful dive to score! Canterbury makes South Sydney pay for a period of scrappy play after scrappy play.
Oh, what a run there from Bailey Biondi Odo in only his third game.
Slow to release. Avarillo, little show, crafty play, Lewis and Meaney. Hopper-Wadi onto Allen, and the former Rabbitoh hops his way to the line for Canterbury. Love the work of the halves, love seeing Huff and 5'8" there. And Corey Allen with his own post-try celebration. He might have a job post-playing career. This would be the play if they go the Enterprise passage, and Walker will try. He's sending Johnston through, and Johnston will get to it. The siren has sounded. Gagai's got it back, then back away. Here comes Walker. That's incredible. He's short of the line. This is walking off the field. Cody Walker and Lachlan Lewis having a chat. Lachlan Lewis gets up in his face, and then what about that? He's tackled him and thrown him down. Lewis, or is it Conor McGregor? What? Have you ever seen that, Brandy?
Not for a long time. Not since. Oh, hang on.
Well, this is just bizarre. This is some of the craziest stuff I've seen on a rugby league field.
Yeah, we're all done with. You've taken out my hands. Go for 10.
Well, there you go. Lewis gets 10 in the bin. Milking the call from referee Cummins. Cook out the back to Reynolds. Walker, soft hands. Gagai with the ball. Walker, softer hands again. I think I've read this book before. Johnston scores off a Walker pass.
On Alex Johnson, he looks like he's going to be walking up the tunnel here, so something not quite right there.
He goes to the left side, Avarillo. Bulldogs, Waddell, Lewis, juggle, batted it on, and Ockenmore is over for Canterbury. Bunker may just want to check in on a few things on it, but for the moment, Canterbury celebrates. Last it is, Cook. They look for Walker. Walker's kick. He's got the range, and the host will score. Jacob Host. Reynolds a bomb. How high is this one? Look at this. Oh, Meaney. Meaney was no hope. Rabbitohs come up with a ball. Reynolds has set a record for a high kick, and Murray will get over in the corner. Reynolds' bomb was terrifying. On play number 3, yes, it's a round where, South have lost it. There's a gift. His first try in the NRL for young Bailey Biondi Odo. He could barely believe it. He should run all the way to the casino up at Jupiter's. Is it still there? What a moment for the young fella. Kept going now, left side for Walker, floats it over the top, here goes Burns, here comes Meaney, back inside, Nichols has forced his way through like Big Mel on the Kangaroo Tour. Oh, steady. And a reminder following NRL 360 tomorrow night, Tales from Tiger Town. Here go Canterbury, Allen's away, he's inside the 40, kick past Taff, Allen goes again. Got it off the knee. Oh, Taff takes it over the dead ball line. The top 6 have all won in round 18.
That's it for this week's edition of NRL Roundup. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the footy across the weekend. And remember, stay locked to NRL.com. It's the place to go for all of your NRL news.